Here at my feet is a brand new grill gazebo from the ABC Gazebo Company, and we're gonna refresh this area here with this new gazebo. I'm gonna save you watching the blow-by-blow of putting it together. We will do a time lapse, and then when I get done, I'll come back, talk to you about its features and how it was put together. I hope you enjoyed watching me put this together. If this kind of content is helpful to you, please subscribe, give us a like. Oh, put a comment below. What else do you want to see? All right, we are done with construction and it is up, I have to say. I have some good things to say, I have some average things to say, and some less than my favorite things to say. So I'm gonna get to all that, but I want you to know, if you wait till the end, I'm gonna show you a secret fix to one of the things that I was medium about on this. All right, let's talk about the good things first. So good things are, although not my favorite kind, has all this hardware which doesn't require tools. So if you're someone who has no tools, super easy to put it together. The instructions are actually very good, and I will also give them very high marks for their stickers with the letters are just the right amount stuck. You can easily peel them off as one piece, but they are all attached to the pieces they're supposed to when you take them out of the box. Speaking of the box, I want to share one of the things I really don't like is they use the cheap, junky styrofoam, and you end up with these little balls of styrofoam everywhere. I will say they didn't have a whole lot of it in there, but what they did is kind of everywhere. So I don't know why they cheap out on the styrofoam. They do a lot. Another fail that is not the biggest thing are these lights. Okay, first off, this one, as you can see, was smashed to crap in shipping and doesn't work. This one seems to be perfect. I've read about how the batteries are supposed to go, and I am sure they are in here perfect. So I read the instructions on how the batteries go in here. I opened a brand new pack of batteries. I know they are in there and they are in there perfectly. So far I get no light, but I don't think you're buying this for these little cheap lights, but I will tell you they stink. Size-wise, it's great. I like that these tables are a little higher than other ones that I've seen, which makes it easy so I could slide like this little piece of my barbecue underneath it. That's cool. If you notice, I did not put the other one up here on the side just because I like to be able to walk this way through here, and it is quite stable even without it. It's up to you if you want to put it on or not. The top seems very light construction. It could be like a new super fabric that's a very light fabric that's going to stand up well. I won't know for another year or two. I mean, it all went on very easy. The stitching was good. The pockets where these things fit in is real nice. Oh, these pieces on the end, really nice. They've updated them over the years. They're plastic, easy to adjust. That is a really nice plus. It all went on well. It all looks good. Little not sure about how heavy duty it is. Obviously this isn't a heavy duty model, but this is very lightweight. So my last kind of meh thing is I really kind of thought when I bought these upgraded legs on them, I kind of thought they were going to be like a little weighted or have the ability to put some water in them or sand or something so that there would be some extra heft to it and security, but it's not. They're just basic metal. There's nothing special about them other than they look like not one continuous piece of metal. That's neither good nor bad. I think they look fine. Actually, I think the whole thing looks fine. Overall, I'm gonna say, for what you're expecting, right, in this range of things, it is definitely a 5 out of 5. It was definitely easy. You watched me put it together all by myself. Everything was pretty good. There was no junky hardware. There was no bad instructions. There were no pieces that were bent. It all was pretty darn perfect. It's just these little things which I took a little bit of a issue with, but I've shared them with you. You'll make your own decision. Let me show you my secret tip to keep this here even in southern Florida without having to tie it down every time we have a thunderstorm. Let me show you that. So this is actually a double tip for you. Number one, no matter how nice these look and how nicely painted they are, over the years they start to rust a little bit, and if you want to avoid those rust stains, just cut a little piece of like rubber mat, put it underneath there. And then here's my secret tip for keeping this here. These are these weighted water bags, and I get them and I just put them around the legs. They are not exactly the most attractive things, but at the same time, they really do work for basic inclement weather. I never have to worry about this thing disappearing. The water is super easy to work with. I just put one on each of the 4 legs, and it does make a really big difference in terms of stability, because obviously I can't stake it into the ground here, and I don't want to have to start tying it down every time we get one of those crazy afternoon thunderstorms here. So this bridges that gap for me. Hope that was helpful. We'll see you next time.